Hello, Professor Sanders and classmates. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week in week two. I really enjoyed last week's introduction where I got to hear stories from many of you and to learn a little bit about your lives. It was really cool to see how so many of us had things in common, like having 6 kids. I didn't think was such a normal thing, but there were several of you that did. And so that was really cool to hear your stories and where you're coming from and what you're looking to get out of the class as well. And so today I'm going to share a little bit about my testimony. I was raised in church. My grandparents took me to church when I was young, and my grandma was a Sunday school teacher. So I gave my heart to Jesus when I was a little girl. At 6 years old, I got baptized in the Holy Spirit. It was an amazing experience, but honestly, one that at 6 I didn't fully understand. I knew that I had an encounter with God, and I got my prayer language, and there was this really powerful moment. As the years went on from that, and my grandpa passed away, and my parents got divorced, there was this season in my life through my teenage years where I really walked away from God. I didn't really have the support of someone drawing me back to the heart of God or really leading me through all of those things, all of those painful moments in my life. And so while I still would pray in dark moments, there was just a darkness in my soul that I could feel. I only really went to God when I needed things. I didn't really have a close relationship with Him. When I was about 18 years old, 17, 18 years old, I hit a really dark moment in my life and tried to take my life. I was doing a lot of things that I was not supposed to, messing with drugs and things like that. And I hit this moment where God really saved me. Like I tried to kill myself. I attempted suicide, and God met me in that moment and saved me. And while it was an immediate change, it wasn't like a complete change, unfortunately, from that moment. But seeing God's love at that point, at my lowest moment, was probably really when I surrendered everything to Him and started really pursuing Jesus. And as I did, and watching Him just take that girl who was so lost and so broken and looking to fill a void in so many other places, I was very angry, and just had a really broken life. And to watch Him as I continued to walk with Him to heal my heart, heal those wounds, and truly bring me to a place where that girl is no longer me. And I think that's the most amazing thing about receiving Jesus, that really becoming brand new. I can truly say that that person that I once was, that I was for so many years, is not who I am anymore. I'm completely set free. It's almost like when I think of my testimony, it's almost like thinking of another person. And that's just the full redemption and full restoration that Christ does. It really makes us a brand new person. There was really a new rebirth. And so while I still would say that I gave my heart to Jesus when I was young, because that anchored me to Him, it kept me in a place of where I would cry out to Him. I didn't really fully surrender my life until I was 17 years old, and in that moment where He met me in the darkest place of my life. And so I just really hope that everyone finds that everyone finds that. I mean, that moment of being saved is what inspires me to tell people about Jesus and who He is and how they can have a life that they can never have any other way. And so anyway, that's a little bit about my story and how God rescued me and saved me. I look forward to hearing all of yours this week, and I hope that you have a blessed one.